Hey, Amo, we need a new Christmas jingle.
Do we, Leon?
We do indeed, Amo.
Don't worry, I got it covered. The Munch Punch gang is here with vids and lives aflow. Lots of love to the Munch Punch gang with a happy ho ho ho.
Chinese food, lots of booze, tell your friends the news. Come and join the Munch Punch gang and then you're in the Christmas groove.
Hey!
Hey! Same voice. I can edit all that last bit off. Oh well, at least we tried, Amo.
Sure did, Lee.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Hi everyone and welcome back to another mukbang with Amy and Lee. We are the Munch Punch UK. Lee doesn't really have to tell you what we have on the menu, does he? But
No,
go ahead, Lee.
Right there, we've got KFC, guys.
Boom!
We got mash,
Mashed
which I've
potato.
never had their mash before, I haven't. We've got chicken. We've got
Stackers,
the
isn't it?
Zinger, Stacker, Turbo, Maracas, whatever the hell they call it, the burger. We've got some hot wings back here. We've got some chips, we've got corn on the cob, we've got 2 pots of gravy.
Pepsi Max and a bottle of Oasis.
Yes, I've got just a can of Pepsi over here, guys. I mean, this better be good for the price. This is £1.59 a pot, guys, and it's not. It's like
yeah,
half
it's
full. Looks like smash to me, I've got to be honest, but £1.59.
So good.
It's better be for that
But
price.
you put the gravy on it.
Yeah, let's add a bit of salt first.
And me.
Happy Christmas, guys. Well, it's after Christmas now. We hope you had a great time.
I do.
Hope everyone had a great Christmas.
Yes.
And that things, you know, wasn't ruined by COVID rules and all that stuff. Hopefully you was all able to enjoy yourself still. We don't know if we've had a good Christmas because this is a couple of days before Christmas.
Yeah, we are filming this before Christmas, guys, because...
We want a few days off over Christmas.
Yeah.
So we're stocking up on the videos to give you lot something to watch.
Oh, really dropped the whole pot of gravy. Guys, did any of you watch the Inside KFC thing?
No, you did. And you
Kind of put me off. The gravy.
got some gravy on there, guys.
Oh my god. You know what? I'm embarrassed. I'm going to have to ask Lee to open my bottle of pop. That is... Watch it because it might squirt. What on earth?
At times, I swear down, she needs her own PA.
Yeah.
So, it's Sunday, and
Sunday fun day.
this is the second Sunday in a row. This is like become our sort of go-to Sunday dinner, fried chicken. Because last Sunday I was wrapping presents, so I said, let's just get some fried chicken. But we had it from Favourite Chicken last week rather than KFC.
Ah, I made buns.
It's like good hangover food, ain't it? Because we had a drink last night.
Well, yeah.
And today's like half free. It's like, let's just, because the football's on in a bit. Man United Leeds, I ain't missing it. So I said, well, we've got to eat early. What's open? KFC, let's get on Just Eat. Some hot wings. They're nice.
I'm not a fan of hot wing.
They're really good, lovely and crispy. Not that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Can't complain about
Guys, you're great.
that. So yeah, hope everyone had a good Christmas. Let us know in the... Oh, bit of heat to them.
Yeah.
We're proper wimps, guys. When it comes to heat.
They're not that spicy.
No, probably not.
He's lobbing food about now. No, they're really good.
So tell us what you got up to over Christmas. Well, let's get the gravy on the screen. We got one day. You get one day
Well,
to do what you want. It's like the Purge, isn't it, really?
I love that series. I love it so much.
Now, when you say that, people are going to sit there and think, oh, I ain't watched the series of The Purge.
Yeah.
You mean the films?
Yeah.
There is a series of The Purge.
Oh no.
That's what I'm saying. They're going to think you're on about
It's that same sort of concept.
that. Yeah.
I might watch that.
But, they did one for Wolf Creek. It was a really good film. Then they made a series about it.
With the same dude.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same man in the series.
Can you get it? Blimey.
Somewhere. I mean, we've got enough providers, haven't we? We've got Netflix, Prime, Now TV. I'm sure it's on one of them free. I think it's on Amazon Prime, actually. I'll have to have a look.
Is it really? I'm gonna watch that. Guys, if you haven't watched Wolf Creek, woo!
Oh, it's not that hot as I am now.
Spicy, spicy. Hang on. What was that?
What's your go-to food from KFC, guys?
Yeah, we'll try something new today. I've got a burger.
Fancy something different to just
Chips are a bit
chicken.
soggy. I remember the chips being a little bit better than this.
They're a bit cold.
Guys, let's do the KFC gravy chip test. This is meant to be how you test whether it's good gravy. No, this is bad gravy.
Why?
It's supposed to go in and sink slowly.
Alright. And where did you hear that on that documentary?
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh. So the gravy's got a bit of a kick to it. Or is it just what? I don't know.
It's not the gravy, it's definitely
The hot wing.
Yeah, oh god.
That's alright. On a Sunday we don't really have heat. Being very much English, like from a very English upbringing, like Sunday roast dinner, and in the summer Sunday usually a chicken salad when I was a kid. Don't know what it was, but I was a fussy ass as a kid. You know, I'm with salads.
As a kid?
Oh, with salads when I was a kid. My mum would do them. She was like cucumber, lettuce.
No, I mean you're quite fussy now.
Grapes.
Never got that.
Crisps. Because didn't really like a lot of salad. So this actually get me to eat it, and I'd probably have like a bit of tuna on there or something.
I've never quite understood like apples in salad and grapes in salad.
Oh yeah, apple. I used to get apple in mine. I don't know why. Just to get me to eat it.
They call it a Harvey Wallbanger, I think.
A Harvey Wallbanger? Is he not like a porn star?
No, Harvey Wallbanger salad. I love it, but I hate it. The burn from Pop.
Yeah, most of that in a comment yesterday.
Did they?
On our Chinese video.
Hey Mo!
He was saying about the fizzy pop, you know, like Dr. Pepper is one of his favourites. I think I mentioned that in the Chinese video. And he said the drinking like sort of bad food or greasy food, fish and chip shop food he was on about, with fizzy pop is the best. And it's good, yeah.
Yeah, I love that. But only with specific things.
Eh? Like fizzy pop?
Yeah.
Fizzy pop, dump pop. What is it? What's that song? I don't know.
Fizzy Pop. Run away.
That's it, yeah. I probably shouldn't try to sing.
Well, you were the rapper at the time.
No, I'm a rapper, am I now?
Northern Eminem. What is your favourite? The only thing that I'm gutted about is over here they don't do like the crunch.
What?
I mean, they do like a crunchy one in you know, like the wings.
Yeah.
They do it like that for the chicken.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you, am I?
Anymore.
Got one of them calls the other day about, hello, Mr. So-and-so. Like, I'm not going to use my surname, but, hello, what's going on? I was like, we're just calling regarding that traffic accident you had in the last 2 years. I was going to go along with it. I got irritated. I was like, love, I've not been in an accident.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we were there. This was like 2 days ago, she called. I was like, love, you know I've not been in an accident. And if I have, then why don't I get in touch with you first? But I let her carry on for me. I was like, no, I ain't got time for this, love. I've not been in an accident. Then I remembered, though, last week, I was in a bit of an accident, but I don't know if they'd give me money for it. I mean, who'd you take to court? So this what happened. The hell?
It fell off the stick, which I'm kind of glad about, actually.
You're desperate for an accident today, you are.
Oh, then you can call me, can't you?
Yeah. So the other day, I was upstairs wrapping presents, I think I was doing. I was watching the football. Aim was down here. And Aim loves horses. Eh? And past our house, there went about 4 or 5 horses with kids on them.
Salt potting.
Yeah, well, Tia nicked the salt pot. So
there you go. Only a tiny bit went down then, guys, don't worry. But this is bland as heck.
There was a few horses went past with kids on. I think it was like getting the kids out and about, something like that. One of the organisations in the area.
Yeah.
I was like, Aim! Shouting through the ceiling to down here. And I think I WhatsApped, Aim! Horses are going past outside. So they went past, I had a look, and oh, lovely horses you're here.
Yeah, I do love horses.
I went to the shop on the night time to fetch some or other. I only slipped in a pile of horse shit. I ain't even joking you. Not even like slipping my arse. I didn't get it on my back.
You never told me about this.
The other day I stood there, I thought, whoa!
Hang on a minute, where are these shoes?
I cleaned them up, thank you. I was like, how the hell though, when the lady rang me about this traffic accident, I thought, how would you claim for horse shit slips? Would you take a horse to court?
Ooh.
Our claimant, Mr. Lee, takes on horse.
Shire horse at that.
And you know full well I'd lose because everyone loves horses. They would say, no, you should have looked where you was going.
Yep, not the horse's fault.
To which I would then say, hang on, their poo should be illuminated. You should give them something in the food so you can see it in the middle of the night.
Pack it in now.
Why?
Because it's disgusting.
Apparently so.
Did you have a nice Christmas dinner? We did, I think.
Well, we've done one Christmas dinner video.
Yeah, did you guys enjoy that?
Have you sat and watched it yet, guys? Maybe some of you watched it whilst you had your Christmas
What did
dinner.
you get? What did you get for Christmas dinner? Sorry. For
Turkey.
Christmas. Some people don't have turkey.
What's his programme yesterday? Middle at Christmas. They've done a lot of them this year, haven't they? Inside so at Christmas.
I love them. They're my favourite type.
There's one on at the minute about a castle.
It's not a castle. It's Highclere Manch Estate. It's,
What?
Highclere Estate. It's where Downton Abbey was filmed.
Looks like a castle.
It does so.
Anything that has a flag waving above it and like a big part, like this one has, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got lots of turrets where you can see, like, you know, like if you have guards up there and soldiers or whatever back in the day, like, I can see them. They're coming. Bill, get the gates drawn up.
It's a grand estate though, isn't it? If you look at it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
A lot of
6, 7,
windows.
8, 9, 10. 10 windows times 30 windows just on the front.
Yeah, imagine cleaning them. You'd love to be a window cleaner there. My granddad used to be a window cleaner for years and years and years. He'd go around his push bike and a bucket and a sponge, chamois leather, whatever they call it. And I just seen her pass. All right, Grandad. Yep, love to clean another window.
I don't believe it.
What a messy cow our Amy's, guys. She only bought this jumper 2 days ago.
I need my watch.
Surely got gravy down it. That's why I wear black.
I need them immediately.
What away?
My wife's quick.
Well, it's been at 1 minute. I just want to eat the food.
One then, like that second's break was going to kill that stomach of yours.
Oh. But yeah, so back in the day, like the castles and the turrets and stuff, there's a song, it's really funny, by Billy Connolly. Now, I don't know the words, but it's like, over there, down the hill, over the valleys. And he's basically like how long this bloke had to walk or something to meet his missus for a pie and pint.
Yeah.
But if he's in this castle, that's why I call it a castle, because you could stand at the top, like a dirty rascal in your castle. You're like, here, come in, Bill, get the gates drawn up. Your missus from the other night, that one night stand, she's come to find you and tell your wife that we've been up to.
Then again, though, I suppose it. Obviously, in this sort of. It's like a house, it's like a manor house, but they've got to have it to look significant, haven't they? But I guess the guards had used to stand up on them things, didn't they?
Yeah, of course I do.
There we go. Problem.
Guardian stuff,
Do you like the sleeves on this? Nice.
Whatever.
And you don't care because it looks things like that.
If this is going out for the 29th, guys, join us on the 29th of December. Not 29th of November next year. This year, 29th of December, for something.
A pre-New Year's Eve party.
Woohoo!
Obviously. So, make a date in your diary. Actually, what we're going to start doing, and I told Lee yesterday, we're going to start putting out a video before we go live to tell you that we're going live. So, if you guys don't get the notification, because I find that's happening a little bit, at least you will have the video there.
We used to do it. When we first started doing the lives, we put like a little thing out, say, hey guys, we're going live in like half an hour or whatever. And then about half an hour after we went live, we'd remove the video.
Yeah.
So maybe we start doing that again.
But that'll be to YouTube, not Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram's more personal, our Instagram. It's like our OnlyFans. On Instagram, I mean, if you're not following us, you don't know this, but we post lots of racy images of food. And like afterwards, what goes on behind the scenes. You see a lot of that on Instagram.
Do you do know that OnlyFans isn't based on that?
On what?
On rude things. It's basically where you don't have to be so PC. You can swear.
I don't go on it, so
you can sing, dance. Apparently, like, I watch Tay and Lou. Do you guys watch them?
One of them's gone on it, haven't they? I saw the title of the video the other day. My wife don't want me on there or something or other.
Yeah, them both on it. But like she said, you can be a little bit more
risky.
Yeah, but it doesn't always have to mean bad things.
Nobody wants to see my feet. I mean, I ain't posting images of my feet for no one. No chance.
So, I've got a little bit of a story to tell you. Brief one. It's something I read today. Bit morbid.
But good though.
Yeah. Basically, sorry, I'm going to eat that now.
I know,
Stories from, that is just literally disgraceful. Stories from a mortician. And I was really like, because my friend actually put it up on Facebook and she was like, yeah, I'm a bit morbid, but I want to read it. And I always think that catches my eye. Like, I'm a bit kind of, I'm like that. I kind of want to see and listen to weird things. So, I went on there and I took a look and I thought, yeah, this is actually really quite interesting. So I'm going to tell you two stories. Okay, so these two morticians went up to a lady that unfortunately passed away in her bed. And they walked into the room and it was a normal sized bedroom with windows. So say you walked in on the right, the bed was in the middle, the windows was on the left, whatever. They walked in and she was asleep in bed with her eyes open. So they put her on the gurney and all of a sudden, she's on the gurney, like, you know, unfortunately passed away. And then all of a sudden she starts doing this. Her eyes start blinking ridiculously fast. He said, I actually considered jumping out the window to the first floor because I was so scared to walk past her. Then they asked the doctors and the nurse why this was the case, and they wouldn't answer them. Short story, but could you imagine that situation?
So this is the Zinger Stacker something burger, I think. Yeah, that's crazy. No, there's another story you told me though. You told about 3 or 4 from that.
Yeah, okay. This is a bit more of a sad situation, guys.
Oh, I wasn't like the freezer one.
That's what I'm going to tell them.
So, no, there was 2 about the freezer. One was just that they used the freezers, weren't it, to keep the food cold. Yeah.
So some morticians used to use the freezer to put their lunch in to keep it cold.
I mean, imagine what them freezers are for though. Okay guys, I'm just getting stuck into a burger. We know she can't eat and talk. She isn't rude like me. I talk, eat and dance at the same time. So, one of the other stories that I'm telling this morning about the mortician stories was...
Very sad.
Yeah, it's sad. And very awkward for the man who it happened to.
But you kind of... They wanted to put it out there just to let the world know exactly.
So, there's a mortician in like in the morgue or whatever. And he's walking through. He's like, bloody hell, something smells good. And he says to his mate, what are you cooking? Like, it smells really good, like a barbecue.
Yeah.
And the bloke says, that'll be like number 5, whatever.
It was 5.
No, it's like the drawer. I was just making up a number.
Oh, well, there was actually 5.
Yeah. He said, no, it'll be the 5 children that burned in a house fire yesterday. Yeah. And that's what the smell was, and the bloke thought it was like a barbecue. Because
it smelled really, really of barbecues.
Oh, God.
And also, there was a story about cremation. It said that people above like £600 in weight.
Oh, that's a lot of weight.
Yeah, when they're cremated, it really smells of bacon. And very, 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 very underweight people, like, you know, it smells of fireworks.
Fireworks?
That's what it says.
Yeah, okay, I mean, I know my stories about horse poo are a bit far, but I didn't want to know a huge person smell when they got burnt.
And skinny, like really small.
Do you know, years ago I read this book. It was all about Sweeney Todd. Johnny Depp played Sweeney Todd. I didn't like that version in the movie because it was all about singing and crap. I don't like singing movies. Ray Winston also played him in a TV show back in the day, a UK show. But I read this book all about Sweeney Todd when I was a young lad. And it's really interesting, guys. So Sweeney Todd, back in the days of London, like going way, way back, here we are, like the 1800s or something like that. He got set up like a razor business, like shaving people. People coming for an haircut and a shave.
He's a barber?
Yeah, he was, yeah. And he used to shave them though with like one of them very sharp You know,
Shavers, like proper shaver.
For like what you get these days, like you pay a lot of money for that sort of thing these days.
A shaving knife, I guess.
Very fine shave. Anyways, people would come and sit in his chair, and he's like,
that's why it's like a close shave when it's a bit risky because
he's like, I know how I can make some more money here, so he started robbing them. He'd kill them and then rob them.
And he make them into pies.
In a minute. So he would slit the throat when they weren't looking, obviously, and then he had a chair, and somehow he'd get this little trap door underneath the chair, and the chair would turn upside down. The person would drop down the trap door. At first, like, they started breaking their necks, so eventually I think he started slitting their throats, from what I remember. It's a lot of years since I read the book. They'd fall down the hole, and like London at the time was full of little tunnels. It still is now. These like hidden cities underneath London, like on all these tunnels and whatnot, and buildings down there and stuff like that.
Yeah. A lot of secret passageways, wasn't there?
I reckon Boris has one, I swear down. Well, during COVID and everything that's going on at the minute,
of course
guys,
he will have a secret, like...
Yeah, so what I'm saying is I reckon, you can only have one day of the Christmas and that is it. That's it, yeah. I reckon he's busy. He's got all his mates around, all the family around, under these little underneath passages, popping in for turkey sandwiches on Boxing Day. He ain't just having one day with his bloody family. So that. Anyways.
Need the cameras will be on him. So bad over Christmas.
And the cameras ain't allowed in his house. Unless it's like, we've got a camera crew around for... Inside, number 10. I won't watch that at Christmas. How depressing. But, these used to kill the people. They put them through the trap door. They'd fall through. And then that was that. And then he'd get rid of the bodies and stuff. Well, then Mrs. Potts, or whatever her name was, down the road, she had a pie shop. What's that pie company called? Oh, Holland's Pies. Or Pucker Pies. Her name might be Mrs. Pucker. He had a word with Mrs. Pucker. He said, Mrs. Pucker.
It wasn't actually nothing to do with that company.
No, it's a joke. But he said, look, you need the meat. I've got the bodies. How about you start using the people that I kill and put them in the pies?
What a conversation starter.
But they did. They used to use the people and they used to put them in the pies.
Yeah.
And people's in this, Mrs. Pucker, these pies are amazing.
Yeah.
What's your special ingredient? Like the Colonel and his special ingredients in the fried chicken. Oh, well, I put some... Mr. Davis. You haven't seen him in a while, have you? You're enjoying him now, though, aren't you, in that pie? What's up, Aim? You always get bloated. What's going on?
Pop.
Stop drinking it all then.
I always get bloated coming from you.
Yeah?
Why don't you finish your first mouthful before you give it the second one?
Oh, good. This is really
it's
nice.
Hot. You wait till you get to that bit.
It's not hot.
No, that bit, you see the sauce, that's all over it. Spicy. But we've got a lot of history here in England. I mean, look at Jack the Ripper.
Yeah.
Things like that. It kind of... You always think these things... Ow, pardon me. You always think these things are like just made up stories, but this really, really happened. Really, really happened, and I just think he was never caught either. He was Jack the Ripper.
They think he was actually one of the royal family. That's been said for years and years and years. I don't know which one. Obviously not a current member of the royal family, but they did think he was a royalty member.
I mean, we've had some real psychos in this country. Look at that
Myra Hindley and
Fred West.
Yeah, Fred West and lots of others. Jack the Ripper, the Yorkshire Ripper.
Yeah.
He was a bit more current. He only died recently. The Yorkshire Ripper did. You finished Imo again?
Huh?
You finished eating?
Yeah.
You've still got your bloody meal there, Im. You've ordered a burger.
It's a lot to eat.
You got some sweet corn on your teeth.
There we go. But now, what do you think of this, by the way?
Really nice.
It's got like that crispy coating on that was on the chicken wings. The chicken that I was on about that they do in America is in there.
Yeah.
Really nice. I'll tell you something. What was my favourite thing about this meal was definitely the mashed potato. I know it's expected to be the chicken because it's chicken.
Yeah,
KFC is such, just based on chicken. But the mashed potato is beautiful, isn't it?
It's really good.
You've probably tried it, guys, so I don't really know why I'm telling you. But going back to what I was saying, like, that story that Lee told isn't actually a story. It's like what happened in real life. And I can't believe it sometimes. I mean, you imagine now that. So you go for a trim at your local barber's, fall through a blooming hatch, have your throat slit and put in a pie. It's not the sort of thing that you hear about. No, but the fact of it is, if you think about it, when we think about old times, people still suffer with grief like they do now. Imagine if that was the way to go, that your family member had...
It was just a given back then, knowing people, you're born, you live for about 30... I mean, that's why they used to say, weren't it? I heard this the other day. You know they say till death do us part? Like when you get married. Because back in the day, you was only expected to live about 30 years if you was lucky.
Yeah, like life expectancy was a lot shorter actually for men. I think it still varied slightly, but for men and women it was a lot, like I think it was like 40 something.
As we've got older, as a not just a country, as a world,
evolved. Like
medicine's better, health is better, hygiene. You know,
hygiene
hospitals.
was a big thing. Infection rates terrible. Like hygiene standards.
Yeah, COVID literally by now would have took out pretty much most of the world back then. I mean, look at the plague and stuff like that. What's the other one?
It was the Black Death, which was the plague.
Yeah, there's the plague, and then there's like the other one, which was like, I don't know, it wasn't like the cold, was it? It was like,
the Spanish flu.
Spanish flu. There's one bit way back. It was just like measles or something, like mumps or something.
Oh yeah, measles, mumps, rubella.
They were terrible back then.
What was it? Tetanus.
I mean, Anne was ill when she was a kid.
I had scarlet fever.
Yeah. Well, my gran had that when she was a kid.
Someone at his school died from that.
My gran was in hospital for like a year.
Yeah, she had to be put in isolation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was so ill with that, if I didn't have treatment at that point, I was told I would have died.
I'm going to dump in it. Not dump.
I'm sorry, I'm looking away from you.
I'm going to dunk in it.
Oh, no, I'm looking at that, and I'm looking...
Oh, God, don't put me off.
You remember that song? It runs out your bum like a bullet in a gun, diarrhea. That's just put me right off.
That's really nice.
You climb up a tree and it dribbles down your knee, diarrhea.
We're good to go these days as a world. There's some people, countries, that still don't have it very good. There's actually quite a few.
In fact, it's horrendous.
But we have in the UK, obviously, we've got a lot to complain about. From the government to the wheelie bin situation. But, free NHS.
I just think, if you think about it, guys, if we was in them times right now, we'd be...
Dinosaurs. Imagine taking on a dinosaur. Back then, I mean, like you're walking down... Nowadays, if you see a fox in the street, I've been out on a night walking dog and I see a fox, I get scared. Back then, you walk down the street, all right, Ted.
There's a T-Rex.
Yeah, Ted, we're just off to Tesco, or whatever it was back then. There's a frigging T-Rex. Ted.
Then again, now, my daddy's equivalent to a T-Rex.
Yeah, but not really.
Cook, don't you...
Yeah, if T-Rexes could talk...
Matty'd be Steve-O.
And had 2 legs rather than 4, and wasn't about 400 foot tall, and talked like someone from the Midlands, he'd be Aim's dad. But the point being...
Now listen here, Cook. Alright, Bob, just listen here. Now don't get saying anything. I haven't even spoke at this point, and he always says that, doesn't he?
Yeah, and we got this
just
all
hang
over
on, Bob.
Christmas.
Don't say anything, Cook. No. Just don't say anything.
Oh, it's our home, and he'll be moving in here.
We walk around on eggshells. Don't get me wrong, my dad, he's lovely.
But you think it was his house, though?
Oh, yeah, my dad, yeah. He's telling my mum this morning, he said, we're going to have a lovely Christmas. He's going to buy, like, nice food. And he said, for us 3 when we're sitting there. He says, I'm going to have such a nice time. We're going to have some fun.
They're going to make the most of it.
But this isn't my dad, so he's creeping round my mum. And he's bought her a £40 coat today on top of her present. Because he was arsey with it yesterday because he had a bad neck.
I felt sorry for him yesterday because I went round to get some food out of his freezer because we stored some of ours up round there. He was playing on Fortnite with our Tia on the Xbox. Like she was here playing hers, he was around there playing on his. And I said, oh Steve, have you heard about the new lockdown rules? It'd just been announced at 4 o'clock yesterday when I went round at like 10 past 4. No, he didn't walk away from the TV because he was playing his game. Oh, what's happened? Oh, that's it, Steve. Christmas is now 1 day rather than 5. No one can meet up. In London, in the southeast, it's literally you've got to stay in your home or you're fined or arrested. He started said, like, you could see he was concentrating. He was like, you don't actually affect the bubble, does it? Like, well, the rest of the world is, Steve. The rest of the world's buggered.
That's fun. He's one person now.
Yeah, well, he's moving in for 10 days, isn't he? So he'll be living with us the whole time.
He's one person.
I was like, no, Steve, I don't think it'll affect you coming round, mate. Oh, this is good. I've never had a burger from KFC. I made some artwork there. It looks good. It's really tasty.
It's a bit spicy. I can't believe, actually, right, Mr. Lee, you've had all the sauce on.
Oh, crap. I had no choice because Just Eat didn't let me take anything off it.
And would you say that you might be open to having a burger like that again, like, as in with the sauces on things?
Sorry.
It's spicy.
Well, yeah, like, you're a wimp, man. Well, keep the mayo off and stuff, then it's cool. Dunking my gravy, eh? Have a dump in my gravy.
Oh, God, Lee, I can't even deal with you saying that.
You're going to take us away now, anyway. I'll finish this up.
No, we'll finish the burger first, Lee. So anyway, I was thinking, to go along with my crime weekly, I'm going to do mortician stories. Yeah.
They might run a bit dry after about 2 weeks' time.
There's hundreds of them. It lasts a few seconds. It's not like I'm going to do like...
I know.
But it like I don't like just mundane crime stories. I like the weird stuff.
Yeah, a bit odd. But congratulations to Aim's friend, actually. Sarah and Dante. Dante is living in Oklahoma. Love you watching, mate, if you are. Hello.
Oh, Oklahoma when the wind comes.
And Sarah's a friend I'm now from London.
Yeah.
And he's moving to England when COVID settles down next year.
Oh, what a beautiful couple. And Harrison, her son, he's beautiful. But Ella as well, the little baby. Dante and Sarah had a baby called Ella, and she's so beautiful. And they're going to have a really, really good, happy life. Really excited for them. When COVID is, well, wherever it's going to be, definitely going to have a little meet-up and perhaps do a little vlog video. There's loads of things we could have been doing, but you know something? We will always guarantee you one thing. You will be in our living room for the foreseeable future. I mean, vlogging has consisted of us going shopping. Yeah. We've only really done 2 vlogs, one to Morecambe, one to Wales. Well. It would have been a lot more, but we can guarantee them, can't we, Lee, that however long this is for, we're going to be here in the living room with the Munch Bunch family. On a weekend, come to the Munch Bunch Arms, watch the video, get on the lives. And the one thing I can always guarantee you guys is Aim will never finish a meal. You have just said that. I know, but I had a mouthful of food and I was being a bit greedy at the time. What it is, let me just tell you now, I might be fat, fuck it, fluffy club. No, but I cannot eat a bit like that, is too much. I can't eat it in that one go like that. No, I smashed it. It was amazing. What was your favourite thing out of what you've tried? Because you've tried it all. I did say the mash. The mash is alright. If you had to pick out the chicken, do you know something, guys? I ain't going to lie. I'm a very truthful person. I do prefer favourite chicken. I'm not... I used to love KFC. Loved it. Because when I was a kid, like as other people went to Wimpy and McDonald's, my family, we used to go to KFC. So I really preferred it years ago. But I do prefer favourite chicken, gotta say. But the burger's really nice. It's a little bit spicy. And what it is, I've got something called ulcerative throat. I've had it since I was 11. And sometimes certain things bring out... bring out this situation. And this has done it to me, if you want the truth, guys. Which I didn't really want to say. But this, instantly now, I've got about 10 blisters in my mouth. Something in certain things, sometimes tomatoes does it, sometimes chocolate does it. Whatever's in this, it's just probably the relish has activated. Relish? I ate relish. Like sweet and sour relish. Oh, it's good. It's tasty, it really is. The sweet corn, never a big fan at KFC, actually. Why ask for it then? Because I like it. It's like... Well, Aim said to me, no, actually didn't Aim said to me, I said, should we get the mash? She said, yes, should we get some gravy? Yes. And I ordered them all individually, and I said, oh, let's get the zinger, whatever the hell we're just eating. Do you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to be really, really tight here. I'm going to keep all these little pots. Why not? Mash pot. Why not? You can put like little... We could fill it with our own mash and get 2 lots. No, but you could like put some olives in there or whatever. That's a good idea. I'm going to start recycling. We could do our own recreation of KFC. Make our own fried chicken
Pop in the boxes.
Hey,
we'll tell you all, it's
I'll
not
tell you
real.
what, I'll make some banging fried chicken.
She does. Oh, seasoned with jerk chicken.
So I'll tell you the truth, I prefer it to this. Not necessarily jerk chicken. No, not that back or.
Yeah, because we don't get it now. We don't get it with the bones in, do we? Like chicken breasts and whatever. You do chicken thighs.
What I do, I find that thighs are more juicy, but I do it in the oven. But what I do is I poach it as such. I always put water in, steam it. It makes it more moist. Season it up. Fry it in the deep fat fryer. Take it out, season it again, and bang it back in. It is tick-tock Watley.
Tick-tock, boom!
Yeah.
Guys, we need to roll because it's now 4:05 and the football starts in 40 minutes. So
4:05? It feels about 7 o'clock.
I know. We had a long day. You woke me up again today at 12:30.
Today is the shortest day, guys. So from, or is it next week? I know it's around now. And then by 1 minute each day, it'll get lighter and lighter.
I hate it when it gets light. I like it dark. First in the morning, pitch black. It's amazing.
Nah.
To be out walking the dog in the dark, I love that.
It messes up my body clock. Like, I want to be awake when it's light.
You can be, just get up.
No, but like, you know, like when it's like
Get up
6
when I'm
o'clock.
at 6. You don't get up till 8 or half 7. You need to get up at 6 like I do.
I'm always awake though, from about, what, 5?
Yeah, from about 5 o'clock I'm already researching shit.
That is my time when I'm on, and I just read up stuff.
No, I take her a cup of tea in the morning sometimes. And she's like, okay, that's it, I'm up and away, let's get stuff
done. And then what I was doing, like, whilst Lee was getting ready, I was watching the Master Chef.
Yeah, my chef the other day.
Anyway, we're off now because we're waffling on.
Babbling here.
But also, we're just chatting, like, we chat to each other now, like, oh, yeah, you're doing well.
Go on, Amo.
What do you think about my idea about the pots?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Yeah, I've just got to find somewhere to store more stuff. I've got a cupboard under the stairs, that's my cupboard. It's filled
He's got a
up.
Harry Potter cupboard.
It's filled up though, guys, with literally all this recording stuff. There's no room for anything else.
No, don't.
Yes.
Don't lie. You sounded like Nathan then.
Who?
Yes, quite right.
Oh, Nathan. I do Nathan if you're
I'm
watching.
Michelle.
I'm Michelle if you're watching, love.
All
Anyway,
right then.
Yes. It's in the book.
It's in.
Whatever, go on.
Anyway, in Lee's cupboard, his Harry Potter cupboard, he has got boxes of books. Boxes of books that he's never going to read.
I might one day find myself.
To be fair, Lee, listen to me now. I'm not being funny now. I'm not being funny.
Mind your feet.
There is room, the loft. There is room in the shed. You could have loads of space in that cupboard.
After the mice in the shed the other day, I'm not giving them my football autobiographies to read. No chance. And I told you the other day, blokes only got the loft twice a year. Once to get decorations down, once to put them back up.
That's funny, that.
I see.
We have a log cabin for a shed. I'm not lying. You could put a double bed in there, telly, fire, everything, couldn't you?
Yeah. Our Erica.
You could even have a mini kitchen.
Eat with Erica. She has a YouTube channel from Canada. Her and her partner Steve have an actual cabin.
Yes, they do.
Like proper out there in the woods sort of thing. And he's had to go into isolation up until Christmas Eve because he's been working away. So he's gone to isolation for 7 days or 10 days. And I said, oh, where's he at, Erica? Like we was on the live over the other night. Is he at a hotel or his family? No, he's staying at our cabin. It's like,
Yes.
right.
Me and Lee are going over to the cabin.
We've got loads of trips to make to our lovely subscribers.
Do you know, no word of a lie, guys? The amount of people out there that have asked us if they want to go and stay.
Come to Florida, come to Canada, come to Liverpool, come to Barnsley. I mean, that is probably the most unappealing one. But I'd still go to Barnsley. There's not wrong with it at Barnsley. And Eccles Cakes. Yeah.
What is that? Is that like fruity, nothing?
I don't know. Eccles Cakes. It's a Yorkshire thing. Right, I'm off to watch the Yorkshire-Manchester derby in a bit, so let's go.
What's it called, Lee, the specific name? Rousey match?
The Robin Rousey. I think it's the Lancashire... The Red Rose derby, I think it is, because like, the Red Rose represents Lancashire and Manchester represented by something else.
I love the way you
Yorkshire.
say Lancashire.
Yorkshire. Eh? Lancashire.
You say Lancashire.
Lancashire. Lancashire.
Yeah, Lancashire.
Lancashire.
But I didn't know you actually said Lancashire.
Lancashire. Anyway, I'm going to go. Come
You
on.
find something new about each other every single day.
Yes, I found out today that you don't finish your food.
No, you don't. Listen, let me just say.
Okay, my
Let me
lovely
just
lady.
say, I am not, one of these professional mukbangers. I'm just here for the gas. I'm here for, not the gas, the gas.
We're just here for a chit chat.
Yeah.
We're here for a good time, not a long time.
I'm just here to have a good old chat with you guys. Anyway, remember to be kind, remember to be nice. Comment, share, like and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Check out the community tab, check out our Instagram, everything's in the description. Lee, you don't need to repeat me, just say ta-ra, love.
Ta-ra, love.
Ta-ra, love. See you later, everybody.
Why you repeat me, B? I'm going to call you an itch then. I'll stop myself, I'm nice.
Right.
Laters.
Bye. Bye.